everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode. I'm Wrap It Out. I'm here with Elywaves here. Say hey.
What's up, guys?
Nice to meet you. Why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, definitely. So first off, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it. All right, so I go by Elywaves. My first name is Andrew. I'm 22. I'm an artist out of Ohio. I've been making music for about 5 years now. I took like the past 3 years off to like really hone in my sound, come up with a good strategy, and make some money. And now I'm finally starting to release stuff again. I did about 5 weeks straight of weekly releases, and I'm switching over to every other week. Um, my fans go by Wave Gang. Um, yeah, it's a little bit about me.
Thanks for that little introduction. You got some nice things going on.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of taken off here. I'm pretty hype about it.
I feel it in your voice and soul. So let's get this started. First of all, can I just say this? I really love your name and I really love your profile pic, but just gotta ask, where'd you get the name from?
So the name is actually a really funny story. Really cool story actually. Thanks for asking. So I was always I don't know if you ever played a game called RuneScape. I used to play this game called RuneScape back in the day. Spent a lot a lot of time on that game. Um, but there was this thing called an Elysian spirit shield, and then I just kind of got in the word Elysian, and what it meant. And it's kind of like the heaven of Greek gods and like in Greek legends. So that's kind of where like I got the idea from, and then I came up with this Elysian waves because I like to make like wavy music, and then I also started trading stocks, and I went super hard at trading stocks. Another huge passion of mine right up there with making music. And then I come to find out that one of the most credited strategies, the guy's name was Elywaves, and it's called Elywaves theory. So I don't know, the stars just kind of aligned with it, and I decided to go with it.
Nice. Really nice backstory. I did not know about that in the Greek mythology, so thanks for letting me know about that. It's a really extraordinary name to point out.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it works.
yeah, definitely it does. I saw him rap a couple times. I mentioned Ecstasy because he was looking for like big people to be here, and I was like, this is one of the guys that should be here. And your name just popped up, and I was like, let's just get him on here.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been on Rap Hat for a while. I used to go by. I switched my name a couple times. I used to go by Sarf. So no one really knows me on Rap Hat anymore since I changed my name. But yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Wow. Alright, so how did the rap game start? How did a journey of music start for you?
So I've always been like super into music. Like ever since I was a little kid, listen to all types of different music growing up. Anywhere from like pop to like old rock. And then I always would write like poems back in the day, just in my free time when I was growing up. I never really thought I could rap. I remember one time I was like sitting on a porch with my friends, and they started freestyling. This is probably like middle school. I was probably like 13 years old, and I tried to freestyle, and it was just like, oh my god, like I can't do this. I can never do this. And then my best friend, one day he told me, he's like, hey, I've been like working on this rap for it. Like, do you mind if I rap it for you? And he rapped it for me, and like instantly I was like, holy shit, like I want to do this too. And then I just started kind of going at it. And about like 3 months later, I dropped my first song on SoundCloud. And people seemed to kind of vibe with it. It wasn't too good, but people seemed to kind of vibe with it. So I just kept working. And then I just kind of fell into the pit of rapping, and never looked back, and found a major passion of mine.
Wow, incredible. So are you good at writing? Like, I heard you say poetry, so is that like a skill of yours, poetry, writing?
Yeah, definitely. I like to think some of my I, I like to think I'm a pretty versatile artist. But a lot of my stuff always falls back on like emotional, like I want you to read each, like I want you to be able to look at my lyrics and take one line and make it a quote, and like be able to like tweet that and like have that be hitting and like touching. And I think most of that comes from my background in poetry. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So, all right. I really respect that. It's good to have it's good to have writing aspects. It's good to have writing skills so your rapping can get better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think any kind of writing is just going to help you get better with words, and the better you are with words and language, the better you can be at rapping and making music too. So definitely agree with you there.
So, oh, this is a fun one. What's your big inspiration? Like, what or who is your inspiration? Like, inspires you to rap?
My favorite artists, who they inspire me a ton. Can't even tell you how many times I was in writer's block. My favorite artist drops a new project, and then I'm right back, and I'm just going at it again. My favorite artist would probably be right now. His name's Fora. He makes music pretty similar to mine, super emotional, super hitting, but also pretty vibey. And then guys like G-Eazy, Logic, of course, like all the old school rappers, Eminem, big inspiration back in the day. Too many people to name, honestly. I get influenced by every genre of music. I'm actually like really into like pop music and like folk music and just like soul music. So music wise, that sums it up. The other thing that inspires me to rap, or less so to rap, but more so to like go out there and do this and like try to get big, and like I really want to help people. I really like want to show people like doesn't like no matter what you're going in through in life or what your situation is, like you can succeed. Like you can be depressed and you can still succeed, and like that's the kind of message I try to send in my music when I write and when I rap.
Wow, that's amazing. You and I are alike like that. Like, I never really met another rapper that actually liked pop music. Like I thought I was really scared when I tell people I like pop music that I would be embarrassed. But like now since you said that, I just feel like kind of close like that because the way you put messages in your rap is like it's like my rap. Like, have you ever read one of my raps?
I don't think I have. I'd be happy to if you can send me something over.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of my raps, actually, I think all of my raps has a lesson to learn from it.
Awesome, man. That's definitely like the way to do it. I try to do something similar. A lot of my songs, like you'll find, they're super sad and emotional. But like I always try to pick it up and try to have some inspirational message at the end. So I definitely resonate with that.
Wow, that's amazing.
But yeah, like what you're saying with the pop music, like yeah, I think you're right. A lot of people, especially like in the hip hop community, like saying that you like pop music is kind of like not something that you should do, or they think that you should, and they kind of put like a bad label around it. But when you really think about it these days, like pop music is rap. Like Drake makes pop music, who's another huge inspiration of mine, by the way. He makes pop music, like he's one of the most popular artists out there. Guys like Ed Sheeran, who make the hits that you're gonna dance to at your wedding, like that's pop music. And I'm not ashamed to say that I love those guys.
Wow, it's really amazing. I can't believe you like pop music like me. Wow, I just gotta take that in right now. Wow, nobody else has ever said that. Ever. Nobody has ever mentioned even those names before.
Yeah, I'm glad to be the first, man. Definitely.
Wow, you are breaking boundaries. Actually, the pop music thing is kind of like how I got my name. We're not gonna go into that. Right? So, ooh, this is a fun one. Okay, so if you were not a musician, then who would you be?
Um, I would definitely my other like I said, my other big passion was trading stocks. Super into that. Don't really have time to do it right now, sadly. But I would like to do that. If that's not possible, I'm super into business. Thinking about starting my own promotion agency, and a startup company, and I do sales. So I think I'd probably do something in business.
Oh wow. We're into business. Wow, that's incredible. It's so ironic because my sister is doing this Girls with Impact thing. That's if you have any sisters that if you have any sister interested in business, that's something to consider too.
Yeah, I don't have any sisters, but but yeah, definitely.
It's so weird. This is insane. All right, just gonna take a breather. What would be your dream collaboration?
Ooh, that's a great question. Dream collaboration. Um, I mean, it'd probably be Fora, just because he's my favorite artist. I would kill for a song with G-Eazy. That dude's inspired me an insane amount to just go hard. Drake, of course, like you get a song with Drake, like you're verified. Like I don't know, I love Drake. I'm in shock every day, like when I look at it, the music he drops and the numbers that he pulls on it, and like the brand that he's created. And like all these pop guys too. Like I would love to have a song with Ed Sheeran. Like I would love to work with so many artists out there. It's kind of a tough question to answer. I just want to make great music.
Wow, that's incredible. I can't believe this. I just can't believe this. I can't believe you're saying this. This is insane.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I don't know. I used to take a lot of take like a lot of what people thought about me, take it straight to my head. Like I would let it get to me. And I think like really just taking like 3 years off and just trying to like find myself musically and like not facing any criticism for a while, kind of took me out of my shell and like let me be comfortable with who I am as an artist and who I am as a person and be open to showing myself to the world, which is something that I definitely have challenges with, and I still have challenges with it. I mean, like when someone tells me they hate my song or like, hey, like you're never gonna make it or something like that, like it still gets to me. But I just try my best to keep my head up, keep doing me. For every there's gonna if I could approach 10 people on the street, 7 of them could hate my music, but as long as 3 people like my music, and I do that consistently, then I'm gonna grow through time, and that's just how it is.
That is a period. I definitely agree with that. And some true shit here.
Yeah, appreciate it. That's like some business stuff. Like I mean, like no product out there in the world is meant for every person. Um, but that's okay because you just got to focus on your target, the person that you want to help, the person that you want to provide a value to. And like I said, 7 out of 10 might hate you, but like 3 people will like you, and 3 people will help you.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree. All right. Okay. Now we're gonna go rap pad wise. So you've been a rap pad a while. So what do you think of rap pad from the time you joined, like now in 2020?
Um, I like more the people back in the day, but that's just because I was more active on Rap Pad. Um, yeah, and like I love like watching guys like Love Sad Kid, Sully had Dom and Sad Boy Prolific kind of like go on there, like be close with them, like them start with nothing and then just seeing them blow up to where they are today. It's mind blowing. So I really like the direction that Rap Pad's moving in now, with these podcasts that they've been doing. Um, I don't know. I like the direction they're going with it. I think that they can really grow, and I love what Rap Pad has done for me and Mike. Career too. Um, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely. It's not really rap pad's fault, it's like the people that's in it. Because like now there's like trolls and then people that don't take music seriously and like take it as a joke. That kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people just use Rap Pad the wrong way too. Like a lot of people just go on there and then like try to promote their stuff and they think like, oh, I'm gonna get tons of plays and followers and stuff from this. But it's not about that. It's about connecting with artists, um, and making great music together and then just kind of helping each other. Which is a shame that I don't see more of that on Rap Pad.
Yeah, me too. You should definitely check me in because I have done because I know we're supposed to be talking about you right now, but I mean a lot of people are like shocked by me. Like sometimes when I talk to people, they're like shocked because I've only been a rap head now for 1 year, and they see me accomplish so many things. The same kind of things you want to deliver out there to people through your music is like the same things that I want to do. It's like stuff that I do in my music is just to learn from it and you connect to people through music. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like watching like something like Love Sad Kid his come up. It was crazy. I remember we were talking one day on Rap Hat, and he was like, "What the hell do I have to do to make my music good enough to be heard? Like, I'm sick of getting 300 plays on every song. Like, I want to blow up." And like people were trying to give him advice, and like literally like a week later, the dude catches his break, and a month later he's at like 20,000 followers, like dropping an album that now has like 50 million streams on it on Spotify. It's wild to watch, and it's crazy that like I got to connect with him and like talk to him before that, and like we still talk to this day on occasion, which is really cool.
nice. Good to see some of y'all actually connecting with each other and helping us through this pandemic year.
Yeah, it's super cool. I think like in my opinion, like if you really want to utilize Rap Pad to the best of the ability, it's truly like connecting people, like becoming friends with the people who are on there. Um, and like you gotta be able to understand who are the trolls, who aren't serious, and who is serious. And like you want to make friends with those serious artists, and like especially when they're really good people, and most of them on there are really good people. And you just like never know where you're gonna go, and you never know where they're gonna go, and it's just great to have those connections in place for anything you're trying to do. You really got to treat it like a business and friendship.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. So I need this opinion. Uh, do you think it's better to be a recording artist or a written artist? It's both great.
Hmm. It's a tough question. I have a ton of respect for songwriters. The writing aspect of making music is probably my favorite. So, I mean, I don't know. That's a tough question. I think it depends on who you are as a person and what your goals are. Because you can be a songwriter and you can be extremely famous, and millions and millions and millions of people have heard the things that you've written. But if someone sees you on the street, they're not going to know who you are. Versus a person who like Justin Bieber, for instance, massive. Everyone knows who he is. He can't go anywhere on the street. Mega famous. So I think it just depends on like if the fame is something that you want, or if it's not. And if it's not, then I think writing is the best avenue for you. And if it is, then recording artists all the way.
Okay. Thanks. I need a second opinion because I'm starting to get responses that I should start recording, so I just need a second opinion.
Yeah, I absolutely think like if you're trying to do something with music, especially like on RapPad, like it's great to record stuff, even if it's only off your phone. When I took like those 3 years off, like I recorded close to like 150 songs, like all on my voice memos, and they're still all on my voice memos. Like I didn't record them on the mic or anything. You can always take them to a studio or something once you get them tuned in. But I mean, something like your phone is just fine.
I'm trying to take this in. This is incredible. I never had this close relationship with anybody on this podcast ever.
Appreciate it. Yeah, me too, man. This is my second interview slash podcast, so I'm really excited to be a part of it. Hopefully, we can do it again sometime, and hopefully, I can do more of these.
Yeah. Actually, people are defending our podcast. So it's really just incredible to be part of this whole thing. I'm really happy for here because this goes. So,
Yeah, definitely.
do you play any instruments? Just an opinion. Do you play any instruments?
I played in middle school. I played the oboe. Didn't like it, so I switched to percussion. So I played drums. I taught myself a little bit of guitar. Um, really should stick to that a little bit more and taught myself a little bit of piano. I don't technically play an instrument. No, I just kind of dabble.
Oh, nice. That's cool. So okay, this is fun. Have you ever battled anybody?
What was that? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. I asked, have you ever battled anybody?
Oh, battle. I have with like my friends, just like messing around. Not on Rap Pad, haven't battled anyone. Not like a real rapper, haven't battled anyone. Battling is just not really my scene. Got tons of respect for it, but it's just not really what I do.
You are preaching to the choir. You are reading my mind. I can't believe this. Okay, you just read my mind. That's exactly how I feel about battling as well. So I'm just glad someone else agrees with me.
Yeah, I think there's a ton of avenues in music and rap specifically. And you just got to like know who you are as a person and really walk down the avenues you want to. I mean, it's great to experiment, especially when you don't know what you are. Like I definitely tried the battle rap, and like I never got to that point where I was just like writing crazy fire battle raps. So that's not the direction I took it in. And I found out like writing like sad hitting music, emotional music that's inspirational is like what I wanted to do, and that's just kind of where I took it.
All right. I'm trying to think. Um, what do you think of trolls on Raphead?
I think they have a place, but I mean, I don't give them much time. I mean, like, I don't know. I'm busy. I work full time. I'm trying to do music. I got other things going on in my life. I don't really have time to mess around with trolls on the internet, you know. Um, so I'm just trying to like they're fine. They serve a purpose, but like, don't waste my time, you know.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Oh, do you have any future projects in the making right now?
Project wise, I wouldn't say project. Like I said, I was doing a song a week for the past 5 weeks. I have a new song coming out probably tonight, possibly tomorrow, very soon. And then from there, I'm just doing a song every other week. I have a ton of unreleased stuff and stuff that I've been working on for a long time. Probably like in excess of like 150 tracks just from that time off I took. So I just have like a big vault. So I wouldn't say like I'm working on a project per se, but I have a ton of music that's ready to be released for sure.
Oh, nice. I'll definitely check out your stuff. I just met you today, so I had to check out some of your stuff. I really want to collab with you one day. One day I could actually stop recording.
Yeah, man. Definitely. I'm always open to it. You just gotta send me some stuff. If I like it, then I'll definitely hop on it. But yeah, if you want to find me, Elywaves on Spotify. You can find all my music there.
Oh, cool, you on Spotify. So am I. Ha!
Awesome.
Oh, cool. All right, so we are just winding down to the end, but there's only one last thing that you gotta do, and it's tradition. It's time to wrap it out.
Guys, got to rap.
You can freestyle any verse, and you
Hey,
got it.
oh, you want a verse? You want a written? I was just gonna go off the top. Okay, hold up.
It out, it out, it out. Wrap
All
it
right,
out.
this is the second verse off my song in my head that's dropping later today. Acapella style. All right, let's get it. Yeah, to tell you the truth, been lost in the thoughts in my head. Been more than a minute still feeling your divot in bed where I lay. That's where I say, but sad don't pay unless I write about it. My pain don't show unless I show it to you. Faking smiles just a way of life, but I gave it to you. That's all it would do. Now I'm typing a text. Viewing the bubbles, not sending it through, cause it's too deep. Went through heat just to miss you on this loose leaf where I jot about it and rap about it on a fitty beat. Still don't know my destiny. Still can't tell what's meant for me. They don't know me, got history that I keep in a lock with no key. Holding my secrets to me, something that I gotta keep. Won't let it a peep. To tell you the truth, no one knows me. Don't even know myself. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Nice. That was really good. It was smooth, clear. It was smooth, clear, easy to read. And wow, you got smooth bars.
Appreciate that, man. A long time coming.
That was amazing. So, do you have any last words before we end today? Any shout outs? Any suggestions for the new guys out there?
Yeah, shout out Young Crusher. That's my boy. He's gonna blow up any day now. Positive. He's insane. Um, Shout out to all the homies who've helped me on my way. I'm super excited about the future and where things are about to go. Um, Recommendations to any new people just starting to become artists. There's really only a couple things you got to do to like really get yourself on the right track, especially if like you're trying to do something with it. And in my opinion, like that's just staying focused, working every day on your craft, finding out what you're good at, finding out what you like, and then just sticking to that and working on that. For example, like if you're not a super good lyrical writer, like don't try to write it. Like if you're better with flow, then like focus on your flow, make your flow as good as it can, and the rest will just come along with that. That's all I got for you. If you guys want to find me on social media, uh, Instagram is probably the best spot to hit me. It's Ellie.waves on Instagram. Everywhere else, like Spotify and stuff, it's Elywaves. Definitely check me out. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on musically.
No problem. Thanks for coming on here. It's been a really great time today. You're like my favorite person on this podcast, but don't tell anybody that.
I got you, man. It's been a blast. Thanks for having me.
No problem. By like the attitude of your music, I just gotta have you. If only I could record music, we can make a killer collab. Like once I actually stop recording. But
Yeah, man. Just
uh,
hit me up. Send me anything, anytime. Definitely let me know if you check out my music. Let me know what you think. I think you'll really like it.
will do. Thank you guys so much for joining this podcast. If you guys have enjoyed it, make sure to check out all the other episodes, and I want you guys to have a very good day. See y'all soon. Bye.